Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your mid-February meditation. We are positioned between the full moon in Leo and a new moon in Pisces, both in February, but this reading is intended to support you whenever you find it. So let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy for this time, the Five of Wands. This card shows you doing the work. You may be involved in a business, education, or project that feels competitive, feels chaotic. It feels as though there are a lot of voices straining to be successful. Perhaps in a cohesive environment, the possibility that you can work as part of a team to resolve a situation is eminent with this card. This is all members of the team doing the work, and moreover agreeing that solutions will be found among your efforts without anyone having a position of authority over others. Even in a classroom that has a teacher or in a job that has a boss, all members of this team, including whatever apparent authority exists, are joined together to create, to resolve, to learn something, to grow something. And through this ability to work together, you are all benefiting, all growing, and all learning to deal with conflict in a positive, even if competitive way, when that competition merely encourages each member of the team to do their best. In the past, we have the World card, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So you are completing something. You have learned something from a tremendous disappointment, a tremendous failure or heartbreak. The ability to truly take responsibility for your role in this failure, in this disappointment, is what is allowing you to turn your attention to the control, the understanding that you have, and apply that understanding to yourself. So this is one of consciously setting out to heal. And as you have completed some achievement or accomplishment in your life, you may have completed a job, you may be ready to transition to another opportunity. You are aware that you've taken these lessons that you've learned and released yourself from this achievement in receiving the awards and the acknowledgement of your strengths, of your accomplishments, so that you are indeed prepared to move into a new direction that promises to be more abundantly authentic and aligned with your heartfelt desires. Perhaps from this accomplishment or achievement, you have embraced those aspects of your efforts that were not successful, those ways in which you tried mightily despite the failures that you experienced and still accomplished a place where you can close out this cycle that may not have been ultimately fulfilling in netting you what you believed you desired, but allowed you to understand that there is so much more available to you. In the present, we have the Death card, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. It doesn't really help when I say that lots of people are getting these cards, the Ten of Swords in particular, and that really is showing me that you, Leo, are in alignment with the opportunities to learn that are available to all of us. You are not shying away. You are courageously facing up to the changes you now understand you have to make and you are making. So as you have processed these disappointments that you experience through this particular journey, this job, this accomplishment or achievement, this project you've completed, you are aware that you must release the failure, the sense of disappointment, and non-completion of not achieving what you believed you wanted or needed as part of growing and opening up to all of the deeper, more aligned, more joyful experiences of your efforts. That feels to me like a part of your experience that has been, you have denied yourself, Leo, where you have believed that a certain reward was a part of the journey, the work that you have been successful at completing, but you're now understanding that it is this joy and experience of satisfaction in the efforts that you've made, in the lessons that you've learned, that you have been holding back from yourself. You have been instead comfortable indulging in the suffering and the pain, the sense of victimhood that this experience may have taught you, whereas you are now moving beyond that, recognizing that that experience of suffering and pain is no longer desirable or necessary when you truly understand your responsibility in the failures or heartaches that you've experienced, the disappointments, the betrayals that you imagine were colored or defined these experiences of achievement. You've moved beyond that. You're letting those things go. And you are able to do that because you are now experiencing truly the understanding that this path, this journey, this accomplishment has given you the humility, the forgiveness of self, that not seeing where the opportunities for joy, pleasure have existed all along, and that releasing this sense of heartbreak, understanding it for the positive lessons that you've gained are what are allowing you to transform and release this ability to experience all the emotions, not just the pain, but also the joy, the capacity for love, the understanding that you are worthy and deserving of love and attention. In your immediate future, we have the Empress, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. Indeed, you are well prepared now to charge forward and accept and generate your own abundance, to recognize opportunity for joy, for comfort, for material success, for receiving joy, receiving the rewards of your efforts fully. You are full of confidence and full of the ability to detach yourself from these feelings as needed in order to strategize your successful new direction, new opportunity, to recognize the choices that your desire for growth, for joy, for passion, for creativity are allowing you to receive. This confidence that you are coming into is as much about the confidence to receive, to expect from others what you expect from yourself. And this is, again, a missing element, perhaps, in some of the experiences of loss, of disappointment, of betrayal that you have experienced in the past. You're now recognizing that Not only do you expect the best from yourself in your desire to create abundance and well-being, but you can now expect that from others who are more than capable of meeting you where you're at. And you're now looking at matches to your energy as opposed to feeling the desire or the need to take care of those who are not willing to step up and match your energy. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Swords in your present with the Five of Swords and the Judgment card. So much of the conflict that you may be experiencing in a new way now is the result of this recognition in your ability, in your willingness to doubt yourself in the past, the insecurities you may have masked over with this desire to take care of everything and lead the charge. In fact, that sense of insecurity may have generated this sense that you needed others who did not have your best interest in mind, were not willing to serve you or attend to your needs or your desires, so that you worked for others in a way that was, or worked with others in a way that was self-sabotaging, building on your insecurities, rather than a sense of recognition of your worthiness, your ability to address these insecurities and ask for help in a way that recognized that you had what it took to do what you needed to do. You now understand that asking for help is not a reflection of your inadequacy, but that's something you have had to learn. You are now growing through in your relationships with your peers, your co-workers, your intimates, so that an opportunity that existed in the past that never really materialized is now presenting itself perhaps in a new guise or in a familiar relationship as one that you now know how to bring to success. You know how to interact and agree with others that you are working together to build something beyond you. You are providing a service that is indeed that. I'm going to finish this off, Leo, with an oracle card. And I've pulled Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I'm grateful for the confirmation. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.